What's up, guys? Just gonna share some of my trading methods I've been doing. Series a good trade. If you get him at center attack mid, a 4-1-2-1-2, and get him for, say, I don't know, I got him for 17,250 for a bid. So check the bids on him, and he's going right now for 19,250. So there's 2,000. Well, 1,000 pretty much if you take out the tax. Another technique, if you just saw it, was contracts. If say, because I live in America, so say it's 1 o'clock at night, there is no one on. So just go on the contracts and bid 200 for them. You win them pretty much every single time, and set them up for like 6 hours. Then you got all the UK guys getting on, and they buy them for like 400 by now if you put them up. So that's just really easy if you just want to do that. But there's really not any set person that you can just trade forever. Like, you just gotta kind of search through. I mainly trade France people because French people. French, hell, I don't know. But either way, they tend to sell pretty good. It's either a 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-3-3. Like here, I got these Cleachies for 9,000 and some for 9.8. So pretty much anything you want to do. I mean, there's not a set trading method. I mean, informs are a little more risky, but they got a little more profit out into them. And you can also go really cheap. Like, I got all these for 350, and they should sell. I've sold a ton of them for 500 just in different formations. I'm just gonna put them up real quick. If you try to put up a bunch of people and like this Payet, I'm probably just butchering that name, but say if he doesn't sell for a little bit, like I've had this guy for maybe a day, you just want to check how he's selling for right now. Like, you might want to relist him for a little cheaper. So when you bid on informs, you want to make sure that it's a really good deal, because they can always go down and they barely ever go up. But so you just want to check up on them and see how much they're going for. But I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of trading methods you could do, and like I said, the more you usually try to pay for an inform, the more you can get out of it. Like, hell, I've flipped so many Aminkes that I've gotten like 10,000 out of, and then you just saw those small buy nows where you just buy now for like 700 and sell them for 750 or 800. I mean, you can't be too picky about how much you want to make, because if you think about it, I mean, extra coins is extra coins. It doesn't really matter. Shit. Get all these other guys out of there. And I never used to really use this much. Just put your minimum price up. It's annoying how it's glitched. Hopefully he's not going for any less than 22. I mean, you're gonna make bids and stuff where you might regret them at first, or they're not selling, but eventually, if you put up a guy for a decent amount, then he'll sell, because people just see he's the cheapest within that like half an hour. Oh yeah, that should be good. So here, one of the things you want to look at is if there's a really low buy now, and you're trying to see what you want to put your price up as, or if you want to bid on something. Like, say if I bid 22,000 on him, and I wouldn't get much profit. But since this has been up for about 12 minutes, if this was say like 10 minutes and it was 23,000, then you want to put it lower than 23,000, because if you think about it, someone should have bought it within that 48 minutes it was up. And so since this is 48 minutes, I probably want to check to see if it's there's a couple a little higher, because that means someone will buy that one and then mine will be the lowest. Yeah, so 24,000 and 23,000. So I'm going to put mine up for 23,750. See, like, I'm glad I checked again, because I could have been out about 1,000. I'm just going to put it up for an hour. Usually hours sell pretty quickly. And especially, it's kind of a mental thing too. You'll find that most of your things sell within the first 10-15 minutes. Because I mean, this is the same case for me. But if I see a deal, and I see that it was just put up, that makes me want to buy it that much quicker. If I see a deal that's up for, and there's 15 minutes left, I kind of think to myself, well, why hasn't anyone else bought that? And then you got to really make sure that it's a good deal. One of the guys I look for is Dede, but I mean, I used to flip him a ton, and I don't know if it works the best anymore, but I know he's going for about 5,600, somewhere around there. If you only see a couple that are up for 5.5, don't put them up for 5.5. Put them up for about 5.6, and they definitely should sell. You still get 100 out of them. So 5% of 5,600 is roughly about 280 coins. So you want to make sure you barely spend a dime over 5,300, since they're selling for 5,600. So you just want to go over here and put it to 5,300 and see what bids you can do to flip on. Make it 5,200, because you still want some profit. I mean, look at all of these. And you see that some are going for 4.6, and so I think what I'm going to do is get about 300 out of each one, and bid 5,000 on almost all of these. And I won't win all of them, but I'll still get about 300 to 400 out of each one I sell, and they'll sell very quickly. Just put 5,000 up for it. If you want to go 4.9, you can, but then again, the higher you put it, the more likely you're to buy it. I usually try to keep it within an hour. Alright, now that we checked the 41212, let's check the 433, since a lot of people buy that and it's a good formation to flip on. So of course that's not going to be as high, so we'll check the price of 433. And also, a thing you guys want to keep in mind is, if you come a player that works really well in your squad, and you know, hey, this is a good player, well, other people are going to think that too. So that's going to mean that he's a popular player, and popular players sell. So try to look for those popular players. What I do is I go on fethead.com, and if I'm thinking about flipping a player, I want to see how many likes he has. Like, you'll see the thumbs up. And if he has a ton, then that means people like him, so people are going to buy him. And so those are people who are going to sell pretty quickly. It might be a good deal, but let's just check. 4, 5. Oop, that was pointless. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Never mind. Wow, that's gay. 4.6 might be a good deal too, even. That 4.6. I don't know. We'll probably put him up for 4.8 when I end up selling him. 4.9 it looks like. So like you want to see, oh hey, this has only been up for a minute, and so that's how you know that it's a low price and that you could put it up higher. Been up for not even 10, so you could still put it up for 4.9 and it'd still sell. Hell, we might even be able to do 5,000. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is probably put it up for 4.9. So since around 250 is 5% of 4,900, you want to subtract that and be about, I'm going to put 4,500. See how many bids up for that. See, like there's a ton of them. If you want to, you can try switching up, maybe trying 4.5 and 4.4 and see which ones you win. And if you're not winning any of the 4.4s, then go 4.5. Like I said, I usually try to stay within an hour of the time remaining. Alright, that's pretty much all you have to do to flip. I mean, it's really easy. You just gotta find your guy. Like, Dede's usually a pretty reliable one. Cleachy's pretty reliable too, which probably now that I said that, it's gonna ruin it. But yeah, I mean, you guys just gotta find the buy now maximum on any player. I mean, hell, just go on FUT Head and look for a squad and just go through that entire squad that's popular and look to see if there's any deals. First try to buy now method, and if that doesn't work, then try putting some bids up. Just spam with the bids, and eventually they'll sell. Just watch your watch list. Maybe if you went really low on one and you're willing to go a little higher on them, just watch them. So yeah, that's pretty much all you guys got to do to flip. I mean, like I said, there's not a certain guy I can say that is reliable every single time, because the market changes just off and on. One of the things you guys want to keep in mind though is what time it is at in the United Kingdom, because that's a huge factor. I mean, I've gotten so many cheap informs when it's like 1 here, and I think that means it's like 6 or 7 in the morning there, so no one's up to bid on them. And since that's where most of the people are from, but I mean, if you live in the United Kingdom and you're watching this, then wait until like 3 in the morning. I mean, I'm not saying stay up, but if you're up already, check for some informed good deals and stuff. And that's pretty much the best time to do it, is when you want to buy informs. If you want to try to find good deals on cheaper players, and actually want to, if you live in the US, do anywhere from like around 12, because that's when most of the people are going to be up and the most bids are going to be on. Anywhere from like 12 to 5 works. So, I mean, that's pretty much how you guys do it. It's really easy. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. Peace out.